So I wanted to make another video on a different way that you can eliminate parasites throughout the whole body. And out of all the different ones that I know about and that I've shared with other people and that I've coached to use for eliminating parasites, I find this one to be superior to all of them. Because certain things like garlic, for example, depend upon certain bodily functions to actually go through the body and circulate through. And it doesn't necessarily go everywhere throughout the body, so it's not necessarily as effective as what I'm about to share with you. Now, because this stuff, what is known as pine oil from the pine tree, which some people do know also adds 100% pure gum spirits of turpentine, which basically means it's pure pine oil with nothing added. And that's what the majority of it is sold as, but some of it will say pure gum turpentine, or not 100%, it would just say pure gum spirits of turpentine, but this may be impure and toxic. So really find a reputable source that is selling a very clean source of it, where it states it's 100% pure gum spirits of turpentine. And the majority of them will state on the bottle that it's not for internal use, but they have to say that for legal reasons. But yeah, we do actually sell it at sacredpurity.com, which I'll put a link here for, and we're the only company in the world that actually ship this stuff worldwide, in case you're interested in that. And yeah, what you do with this stuff is you take it internally with a carrier, whether it's castor oil or sugar. And basically the reason why I use it with one of these is it's basically a bait for the parasites within your body. So when you add the turpentine with either one of the carriers and you take it internally, they come out to the castor oil or the sugar, and they absolutely love the sugar. You want garbage white sugar cubes. The reason why I use sugar cubes is because it's a lot easier to distribute the turpentine evenly and make sure you're not taking too much and that you're taking enough that you need. And yeah, they come out, they go to eat it, and they just get blasted by the turpentine. And yeah, what I'll do is I'll put a link here in a moment that demonstrates me taking it with castor oil, and I actually explain the whole protocol in full for that method in the video. I'm not going to in this video because it's just not necessary. You can just watch that video. And also I will put a link here for a video of the turpentine and sugar video, and again I demonstrate me taking it, explain it in full detail, all the safety measures that you need to take into consideration and any other factors as well, so you can do it in the most safe and effective way for you. And the reason why it's far superior than anything else that I know is this stuff actually sends electrical currents throughout the body. So when you consume this, it will send one to like your arm, to your brain, to your feet. It goes literally everywhere through that method, so it leaves no stone unturned. So unlike other methods where, for example, you take papaya seeds and they do kill them off in the intestinal tract, it's not going to kill them off in the brain, past the blood-brain barrier, and necessarily in the heart and the lungs. So what can happen is when you start to kill them off, some of them will actually burrow out of your intestinal tract and your digestive system into your lungs, into your heart, and hide away from the things you're using to kill it with. But with turpentine, they have nowhere to go. They cannot go anywhere except for exiting your body or staying there and trying to fight and defend themselves, but not really having any luck, unless when you're taking this you're still eating certain foods that feed the parasites. Then they can stay and defend themselves. So that's why it might not work for some people. So you really need to be cleaning up your diet and stop eating the foods that feed them and make them just grow out of control and multiply and cause you loads more issues. And yeah, these nasty little critters, they take over your mind, they take over your body, they mimic health issues, they also create acidity in the body, they eat your cells, they're eating nutrients, so you really run into nutritional deficiencies. They give you cravings for foods that will make them thrive. And yeah, that's what I'd like to mention as well, is you may, when you're taking the turpentine, this is not for everyone that this will occur, but you may get cravings when you're killing them off because they want you to eat the foods so they can survive and defend themselves. So yeah, just resist that and do not give into it. And what you actually find is a short while after taking the turpentine, days or weeks, you'll find that a lot of cravings for foods that are not good for your body and your health overall, and that make these parasites grow out of control, and also candida as well, will start to vanish. And I've heard this from so many people that I've helped and talked to around the world that have taken this. And yeah, I find the results with killing parasites are very, very quick. And yeah, it doesn't seem to produce a lot of negative effects such as parasite dire symptoms unless you take too much too quickly, because if you're killing off too many too quickly, they're going to create loads of toxic substances, a lot more than what your immune system can handle, a lot more than what your body can carry out quick enough. So then you can feel absolutely horrific. So make sure you always start off with a low dose and work your way up, and I'll talk more about in the video, which I'll put a link here. And yeah, I basically learned this information from Dr. Jennifer Daniels, which is a Harvard graduate. And basically she used to be an allopathic doctor, then she started to realise that pharmaceuticals didn't really work, started trying loads of different things like coffee enemas, liver flushes, raw food diets, fruitarianism, water fasting, urine therapy, all these different things which I've learnt about as well, well before I even knew who she was. And then she discovered turpentine and used it with herself, and she just got amazing benefits, and she started using it with so many people and has done for many years, and she's had amazing results time and time again for improving people's health overall with this stuff, eliminating candida and parasites, also removing the heavy metals and other toxic substances as well. So yeah, this stuff is absolutely amazing and it's really cheap, and most people have access to it, but if they don't, they do now by my company sacredpurity.com, which I've mentioned before. And what I will be doing very soon is posting a video where I will be showing you all the different pictures that all my clients have given me of the parasites they've removed. And I've got pictures of people removing things like ropeworms that are like 32 centimeters in length, which is just like, wow. So yeah, from what I've seen from helping other people and using it with myself, the results are by far so amazing compared to a lot of other different parasite cleanses out there. So I highly recommend that you give it a go. So yeah, if you have any questions on this subject, leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And if you like the video, like it down below, give us a thumbs up, and please share this with anyone that you think might find what I shared with you today in this video helpful, because yeah, it may help them overcome any parasite infestations that are affecting their whole health in a negative way. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button down below to receive more videos from me on a regular basis, where I talk about turpentine and how you can use it in the best way for you, how you can reduce detoxification and dire symptoms, also the health benefits on turpentine, and also I have so many videos coming on other different methods of detoxification where you can just obtain and sustain the cleanest state of health and body, so you can just feel the best in your every single day, and so you can have an abundance of energy and be sickness and disease free. So yeah, thanks for watching, have a happy, healthy day. Bye.